So there's been some drama in the race to world first for Mr. Pandaria Terrace of Endless Springs, and Maximum's got a clip here, so I'm gonna just react to this and see how it goes.
Whoa, dude! Bro, killing a boss and ripping fuck Blizzard first global is so funny. Dude, what did they do? Look, boss dies.
Bro, fuck Blizzard.
Literally unmuted fuck Blizzard first global. That's crazy. Explain why.
Is that it? Wait, we lost. We just got fucked by Zyrene, bro. Where are the fucking patch logs, man?
We just got fucked by Zyrene. Where are the patch logs, man? Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Alright, I need some context. What does that mean? Who is Zyrene and what are the patch logs? He explains it.
Bro, fuck Zyrene. But what the fuck, bro?
Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea.
There literally no change log. There was no change log. Our entire strat just got completely fucked. We actually got completely giga fucked because they didn't put change logs. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck off. That's
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
absolute bullshit.
oh no. Yeah, so he's crashing out for sure, but if you were preparing for a certain strat that was available and then Blizzard doesn't post changes, but they change something about the game to make your strat specifically not work, you would be mad for sure. You'd definitely be mad.
And hearing this from fucking Liquid Maximum, and I gotta move my camera because I'm in front of Liquid Maximum. Damn, 1 second, chat. Sorry, don't get mad at me.
But I don't know, you know, we don't need the, let's see.
How difficult is it to post fucking change logs, man?
Explain. Context. If it's trying to
What was-
cheese it, though, then they deserve it. No. No. You should...
I'll give Maximum one thing. Every time he shits on Blizzard, it's always the most eloquent, well-spoken version of shitting on Blizzard that Blizzard cannot get mad at him. It's not like Belula or Asmin or me, like when we get mad and we just start going full gibberish. On the Belula, I mean, Belula just insults everybody at the highest quality. But, like, Belula's not in Blizzard's good graces. But Maximum, when he insults Blizzard, he gives the receipts for why Blizzard's fucking up. It's kind of funny.
That should not be able to have... Like, if you're releasing... I mean, it's happened to us. So you could ice block the stacks on Jaina, or you could just immune the stacks on Jaina. You know, the things that fell off because you had the troll racial and it, like, you lost the stacks because of the troll racial based on timing. You could literally block those off, making the fight much easier. You could do that all the way through Heroic, and you could do it on Mythic until we killed 6 Mythic bosses, and then they posted you can no longer immune the stacks on Jaina. We had been running 4 Frost Mages for obvious reasons up until that point, and gave them 5 Mythic items and then swapped them out of the raid for the rest of the raid. We just straight up lost loot, eye level, everything, because we were preparing for something that they were within the margins of what.
Yo, Malvanas, how you doing, man? We're reacting to Maximum talking about what was happening with the Raid World First drama. And I saw this earlier, and like I saw the fact that like when the Raid World First was happening, they did back-end changelogs and said nothing. Did the patch notes ever get actually uploaded? Did anybody ever actually find what all the changes were? Like when did, like, and why did they just drop it stealthily? That's what I'm still trying to figure out. Like, there's a Raid the World First going on, and there was no information, no like context, just back-end changes. And like, but with Maximum's case, like he was saying here with Jaina, they literally told him that it was coming. It was kind of a nerf, but they said we're going to fix this because it's an exploit that we don't want.
All right.
There was no indication.
Can I
Go ahead.
counterpoint this?
Go ahead.
That every single other guild did it though. So like the whole argument kind of crumbles right there, in my opinion. But
It's been as Nalvana said, it's been 4 months of no change logs in advance. All Zyrene cares about. Medina, I'm not reading that out loud. I'm not reading that out loud, but I don't mind.
You know, it's
nerfing
ironic because
What?
of that one statement he made. But
Which
yeah,
statement did he
never mind.
make? Which statement?
I'm not gonna say. It's a tweet. You can look it up.
Okay. I don't mind them nerfing, and the lack of any communication is the issue. The garbage lack of communication is horrendous. Look, Malvan is my brother. I'm the Classic Plus Andy. I have zero fucking clue what's coming next for Classic. I have literally interviewed the devs. I've done 3 or 4 interviews at this point. Like, I'll be upfront. From Scarlet Enclave Phase 8 to this to that, the communication is genuinely like questionable in the sense of how they communicate, how they explain things. Something as big as the raid world first changes should have been explained upfront, should have been told upfront, and nobody knew anything. Like, effectively, all this tells me is Throne of Thunder is gonna have random backend changes, or maybe they learned their lesson. There isn't going to be. For the record, it's not Zyreen's fault. I have no issue with Zyreen. Maybe I don't agree with his takes, but the issue is mostly not there. No, I get you. Again, no, Malvanas, you should keep in mind that a lot of my community hates Zyreen. A lot of people hate Zyreen because he just keeps randomly changing like backend because he does like the dev notes and things of that. So people blame him for like shaman changes, this change, that change. So he's rather hated, whether it's deserved or not.
Medina pilled, we call that.
They literally launched the bosses on the wrong day. I remember they launched all 3 raid tiers on day 1, if you remember that correctly. You couldn't enter them, but they launched the raids. The world bosses came early. The name slipped out in the raid and shouldn't have. No, like, you're right in your anger, Malvanas. You're 100% right in your anger and your frustration and, like, what happened. I get you saying you shouldn't have said his name, but what happened and what you said was 100% correct. Well, you could enter the raid, so you could enter you could enter Terrace of Endless Springs and Heart of Fear 4 weeks early. There was 6 weeks and 4 weeks early. Could you I thought you couldn't enter them. Damn, that's even worse. That's even worse. I'm not gonna lie.
What they let you do, and then they just took it. They swept the rug out from under your feet. So that's happened to us before, but then we learned from that, and what we learned was, if something sounds like it's too good to be true, it probably is. Pieces had this exact same issue in Eternal Palace.
Right, but the issue here that Liquid's not, like, Maximum's not realizing is that Maximum's correct, but Maximum was doing that in a brand new raid tier where people discovered the bug. Like, people discovered the bug and they knew about it as it was happening live. So hot fixing a live discovered bug is one thing. We knew about Mists of Pandaria, about the changes, about what people's strategies were 4 to 6 months ahead of time. That's the issue I have here, is that people knew the strategy. People knew the mechanics and the gimmicks. Like Maximum and like Liquid and like, you know, Echo and Method discovering a bug, that's one thing. You discovered it live, you exploited it, and it got hot fixed. If this supposedly what was happening here in the Raid to World First was a bug or was an exploit, why was it not patched 4 months ahead of time when people knew that was the go-to strategy? Like, am I wrong here? Mincy, come on. I'm not wrong here, am I?
Sorry, what? I've been trying to pay for my EU account.
Of course you are, multi-account bastard. I'm saying, is it the back-end changes for MoP were wrong because they knew 4 months ahead of time that was going to be the strategy. So them changing it during the Raid to World First is wrong.
How do you know? How do they know? Like, was that actually like confirmed or no? Like, are you making
like
that
they did it on private servers. None of these strategies are new strategies. They've been the same case forever. And like, I'm not wrong here. Everything I know about MoP is like, it's already been pre-data mined, pre-done. You know every exploit, every method of clearing the bosses.
What's so bad about them doing what they're doing though?
I think them changing it while it was live is the problem, correct? Like in the middle of the Raid to World
I think it's just the bad comms situation. I think that's just all it really comes down to, is Blizzard just never gives good comms. Like, ever.
Not even private server. On Blizzard's PTR, they were aware of the strategy since the beta at the very least. So about 3-4 months before launch. That's, in my opinion, that's a yikes. Like, I'm not going to say anybody's fault.
It's bad comms. It's simple. Like, I could spend 10 minutes talking about it, but it would be like a 10-minute fluff that probably no one wants to hear about it. It just comes down to bad comms. Bad comms by a fucking company that's not what they were. That's all it is.
Where they were planning on
like,
running a bunch
problems
of
happen all the time in
so
other games, and guess what? People don't fucking go crazy, because guess what?
Comms, I know, communication. I miss Phase 1 and Phase 2 solid Agrand. You remember that? Daily Twitter, daily Discord, daily streams. And like now,
by the way, Chebs, are we running some EU keys? I'm logging on my Warrior.
Okay, let me finish this reaction.
On the last boss, and then they would reset their stacks, and then soak again, which would have been
Do you think my
unbelievably
computer
fucking
can run
broken.
2 retails like I can run like 7
No,
classics?
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't know. I'm chewing it right now, bro. Check me out.
Let me do this reaction, Minty. Wait a second.
Because we
You're
just
welcome,
did
by
the
the way, for
Jaina
the
thing,
comment.
we were
This
like,
one's
well,
gold.
that sounds too
This
good to be
one's
true.
such
Let's
gold.
not
I
do it.
love
They'll
this.
just make that not work.
Yeah, my
and then they
computer
did.
can't run
So
one-
you kind of
one
just have
retail.
to assume when something. I want them to explain what they were actually planning on doing, though.
Too long strat.
Did you? But did you rip a fuck Blizzard double bird after? Dude, that's such a good chat message.
To be fair, Malvanis, that is iconic. Fuck Blizzard, fuck Zyrene. Like, don't get me wrong. You probably shouldn't have said it. But man, it's fucking goated. It's unironically, you have kudos from me for being raid world first raider and letting that rip there. Because that says something more than some random Classic Plus streamer like me does. Like, it's just fucking funny.
I'm giving you mod. That makes me so fucking happy that you typed that. Did you rip a fuck Blizzard double bird? Okay. That's actually so funny.
The orbs worked on Bloom, on Shroom Bloom. So you could like do giga fucking healing, but we went in with full stam gear. So like we were taking orbs and they were just doing nothing because we had no intellect.
Okay, so there was some kind of strat on Sulong where you could gain infinite time by running stam gear instead of int gear, but they patched it and they had no way to know about it. All 3 guilds tried to do this. All the guilds did it, though. Dude, the fucking double bird fuck Blizzard thing is crazy. That's actually insane.
Oh, I fucking muted. I keep doing that. What I was saying was, you traveling back in time and replacing Zyrene with Blizzard would have been better for you, but saying it out loud, saying it up front to everybody is honestly goated because a lot of people are upset with Blizzard for the communication. They're very upset with the state of Classic, the state of Mr. Pandaria, the state of like the game. So having somebody that's doing the raid to world first, which has a lot of eyes on it, saying something like that, actually gets the message across. To be fair, considering Blizzard's communication skills, we should have planned our comp accordingly for so long. Newman Raider. Like, that sucks, but it's honestly a very truthful statement. Honestly, that's as real as it fucking gets. You gotta plan around Blizzard not communicating with you.
That is such a shit way to lose the fucking race, man. That's fucking bullshit.
But Newman swapped in druids
That's
because of
fucking
it.
bullshit.
By the way, Max, the last boss died in just over 10 minutes. Okay. Can someone, without making things up, tell me what's different from when someone originally did Terrace of Endless Spring to now, to where the boss is literally twice as fast? The whole class balance is from the last patch thing. Guys, class balance doesn't double the damage of your raid. That just doesn't even make sense. Players are just better. I mean, I can believe players got a lot better over the years, but personally refuse to believe that the players plus last balance, there has to be something else. Like, the boss, is it released with the exact same amount of HP it had? Like, what was...
Newman lost race by 80 seconds, by the way. So this bug, this bug right here, this patch note right here, caused somebody to lose the race to world first. We should have planned for a backup strategy. Disagree that we should not have run 3x damage either way. We should have run.
the HP of the boss on Methods World First? Yes, it's the exact same HP. Go look at World First kill DPS meters. Oh, that's a great point. Let's do that. So, Holy Pally, I guess Newman's, we're looking at it right now. They're doing 150, 150. So 4 people are over 150k DPS on this boss. Although it doesn't, I think boss damage is the important thing here, not necessarily damage to ads. Yeah, okay, that's a lot lower. 130, 120, 110. And this is like, that would be like...
So it looks like people are
And that's
about
what I
25,
said,
30% better
Right there.
from back in MoP, the original MoP, 20, 30% better.
That's why I said, like, literally every other guild did it. So, like, the argument is, like, kind of there, but at the same time, it's like, is it really?
The bug made zero difference. Progress did the same thing. Cuck 2. Newman basically lost to a 6-minute DC. Former welcome raider, valid. So long was not our issue. We did a poor shot of fear. World first on an old version of the game. It's still a big version. Like, people may not like it, but Mr. Pandaria is still incredibly popular. It's still a rather big game mode. And yo, Riani. This affected all 3 top guilds equally. We all ran Stam Druid, but I was very tilted over it throughout the raid. Like, can you imagine prepping, planning, doing everything? And then, like, in the middle of your run, you have to fucking replace your strategy or change everything. Because you, for 4 months, thought Blizzard wasn't going to randomly change in the middle of the raid first world. Because I'm sure this was, like they said, they reported this during the beta and everything. So they knew. Zyrene just woke up one day and said, fuck y'all strategy. Let's make this spicy. And sent the change. Honestly, that's the funniest thing to me. Just like in the middle, it just that's just fucking hilarious.
That's still not like looking at it though. It shows 19. Yeah, 7 to 19. Yeah, maybe it is just last class balance plus players are better. I mean, that's fucking insane though. Like what I'm trying to think of is like
put Nethergate there.
Okay. I'm trying to put myself in this mindset. When did Shafir come out? 2013, so it's been 12 years. So 12 years from now, or whenever Classic of this expansion comes out, it's a little split. Let's say 8 years from now. Are people going to be doing Ansarek and getting the boss to like 30% and
I don't like that he said that. No, I got you, Malvanas. Go enjoy your raid, my brother. And absolutely, I'll do another shout out. Shout out, Malvanas. Yeah, go. I can't shout out the same person again. Damn. I just shouted him out. But go check out Malvanas, everybody. Go check out Malvanas. He's the man that said, fuck Blizzard. He ripped the whole fucking thing. Dude, that was funny as shit.
This guy's a unit.
He's an absolute legend.
VIP this man. Please VIP him.
Yeah, fuck it.
VIP this man. I'm sorry, but you have to VIP this man. This is
alright, sure. Let me VIP. Yeah, like just for that, to be fair, just for ripping the fuck Blizzard and the middle fingers, just for that, you get VIP. I'll do that. Alright. Someone just raid him, bro. We need a champion for our movement. Yeah, I'll raid him after stream. Even in Class of 2019, Apes couldn't zone into Black One for 8 minutes and lost the race by like 30 seconds. Raid World first and disconnects, name a better duo. Dude, from the beginning, it's been a fucking shit show.
He won just because they're better than we were. That much better. Personally, that sounds insane to me. I'm biased though. Like they're gonna be.
But what he just said there, shout out the fucking War Within Classic in 8 years is wild to me. You ready to do Mythic Season 3 in the War Within Season 3? 9 years from now, Mincy? Are you fucking ready?
Yeah. Playing Dimensius
yeah,
before the second
I'm
Devour.
Fully ready.
It just doesn't make sense in my brain. Like I want to say,
I probably would have
like,
played MoP if they would have just had better comms. The fact that they didn't have better comms is why I didn't play MoP, because I played like plenty of private servers. I did 2 versions of like 2 cycles of Stormforge. And yeah, I just knew they would fumble the bag. After seeing what happened with Wrath too, dude, it's just like very apparent. There wasn't like a heavy Cata private server scene, and I didn't join it either, so like I wasn't really involved in that, so I can't really compare it. But like it seems like lately the private servers are always kind of just better because they at least
see. I get what you're saying. I'm not going to repeat that out loud, but I get exactly what you're saying.
Like, I don't have to sacrifice my my words for my 5-minute interview every year. So
wow, okay. You leave my 30-minute interview that gets 6K views alone, okay? Honestly, it's less than a regular video. It gets less than a regular video.
Yeah.
We're able to do is close to what is humanly possible on a WoW class for these fights with the gear you have available. It certainly can all be optimized, but like double. That blows my fucking mind. It blows my mind.
That shit was probably one of the best things I've seen, by the way, like in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Sam Medina always rips the fuck Siren all the time.
I'm gonna replay it.
Rips
just watch
all
this.
the time, but yeah.
Whoa. And ripping fuck Blizzard. Dude, what did they do? Look, boss dies.
Fuck Blizzard.
Literally unmuted fuck Blizzard first global. That's crazy.
That cracks me up.
Explain why.
We lost. We just got fucked by Zyrene, bro. Where the
that still cracks me up so much. We just got fucked by Zyrene.
I mean, it's true though.
You had a prime opportunity to get Zyrene fired. You didn't even try it. Why would I try to get somebody fired, Medina?
Jesus
Goddamn.
Christ.
But y'all, chat, you need to calm down. All right, this is the second channel video. Like, subscribe, hate, I don't know. There'll be a link to this video in the description down below. Peace.